honest, we'll try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Got it down. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. Good work so far. He's got room.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pass caught out right by Golden. A lot of space ahead. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd and long now for Stafford. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Has a big hole left. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Matthew Stafford the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Dump off caught by his back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Stay 50, stay 50.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hubbard again. Given 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4.
280. Hey, 54. Stop.
Trying for it with Stafford. It's on target to Johnson. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down. Hey.
They'll send him over right. Here's Hubbard on the give. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finding Johnson once more. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And you just get the play off. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Kaimi Fairbairn set
Fairbairn
to
has
kick
it
off.
all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
The Falcons take
When
over
you get
first
contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Herc! Right there, Herc! Check smash! Hup.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. They're working a couple yards past the line. Ward back tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On the ready!
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready!
From the gun, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready!
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now! 79 Broncos!
No throw, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Come on, get it together.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Broncos, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Trying for it with Milroe. Gets it to the 15. Waddle makes the catch. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Albert gets it to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
59! 180! Middle!
Stafford from the gun. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Get it! Ready,
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down.
Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. There we go to Henderson on the dump off. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie. And that'll give him a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Crunch.
79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Milrow. That's incomplete left side.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Fourth down, pass coming. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First call here coming from the shotgun.
40 got, ready. Number 20.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Gets this one down. Hubbard. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
One pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's Stafford once more. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Play action now for Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 from the 32.
59. Set. 53. 80.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Throwing this one back at the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Stafford throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now Stafford again. And oh, he got it! Interception! Justin Reed has the INT.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready. 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Panther 11. Come on. Set. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready.
This is Henderson on second down. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Escapes the pocket. That throw behind his intended target.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
260. Hey, 22.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cup 19. Let's go.
Milrow with it on 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He finds Fant. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out left, Eilman makes the grab. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Come on. Come on. Set. Count.
Going to the ground again on throws. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Amani Hooker up for the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Buccaneers' 26-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. It's a design keeper for Milroe. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Stafford from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 8.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Man in motion here. Stafford now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running right, here's Hubbard. And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Double right. Ready.
Now Stafford to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying for it with Stafford. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. We put a receiver in motion left. Up the middle, Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hauled in left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stafford now on first down. Catch is made in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Going power with the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's brought down by
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Back, Dragon 6, Bronco 80.
Milroe from the gun. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 tight, 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cox, go!
From the gun, Milroe. Gets this to Fant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle!
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and finishes him out for 6.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's Stafford. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
70.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers up by 8.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, zebra, 250.
Hubbard again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
32. Go 20.
Back to throw. He's looking long, center of the field. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
180. Stop.
They run again with Hubbard. That's a pick up of 4 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers.